Well, we missed last week, and the reason we missed last week was I was being clever, and I thought, hey, you know what I'll do? I'm going to start lifting, so I will wait until Monday, and then I will post some video that was supposed to happen. I was going to post a video of some form for lifting, and what happened was I showed up to the gym that's supposed to be open at 5 a.m., a local gym, and it wasn't. So I ended up not lifting that day. And basically, long story short, with the way everything planned out this week, I didn't lift this last week, which was the whole big thing and the reason I was waiting to post again. So instead of waiting another week, because tomorrow morning what's going to happen is I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn and I'm going to go to the gym that's supposed to be open. If it is not, then tomorrow afternoon I will be there at the gym asking for a refund of my membership and explaining that they advertise and they post that they're open at 5 a.m. and they need to be open at 5 a.m. because that's when I need to be there. If I'm not lifting by 15 after 5, then I can't get the whole workout in before I have to get a shower and go to work. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow, and that's why I haven't posted in the last week. That, and I've really put a big, man, I tell you, I put a big push on getting this house finished, and wow, it is it's rough. That's yeah, no matter what I think I'll get done, I never get that much done. I've scaled things way back as far as my expectations because I've tried to make them realistic, so I gotta have a realistic plan on when I can get done, but there's always something else. So, and I'm not talking about things that you can live with. I'm talking about things like the kitchen sink when we applied water to it, the squirter or the little spray handle thing leaks like a sieve, so you can't leave water applied to it. So I have to replace that. I may have to replace the entire assembly. I'm not sure yet. It looks like I might get away with just the sprayer. Still got to put glass in, and still have a couple electrical drops. I've hired a guy who I know to actually do plaster repair, and so he started this, but that's going to take longer than I realized. That'll probably take a couple weeks, which means that I can't paint for a couple weeks. So well, there might be 1 or 2 rooms I can paint, but for the most part I won't be able to paint for 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how quick the plaster dries and how much it actually takes to get it smoothed out, because he's doing this as a second job, and also it requires basically 2 days in between every application so that it completely dries, so that he can, you know, go to the next level. So that's yeah, it's going to take a few weeks. Once that's done, and I've got, like I said, I've got a couple electrical drops I have to do, and the glass, things like that. But also depends on if I have the ability and the money to redo the bathroom. Oh, somebody's texting me. Redo the bathroom, then because there's a jacuzzi tub, which is a nice tub, but it just, the way they did it, if you slip in the tub, you fall through a window and fall 2 stories to your death. So I would prefer that not be the case. So I'm thinking about redoing the bathroom, or I have to put up some kind of grid or bars over the window from the inside, so that if you do fall into the window, you fall into bars and just hurt yourself instead of a life-threatening injury. I have to make that decision, and that's, I'm still running numbers on that, and I still have to install my hot water heater. So I've decided on that. I just haven't done the work. So those are the things that are going on, and they totally consume me. So I need to get into the gym in the morning, because my job has started to get a little crazy now that I'm actually doing a lot of work, and I never know if I'm actually going to get off on time or a little bit late, and like an hour difference is huge. So that's what's going on. I feel like, if anything, I've actually moved a little bit further away from my date with Natalie Portman, because I haven't really been focused on it, and I think I need to do something to kind of put that back up there as the reward aspect of it, because that's what the whole idea was on doing this blog and everything, is to focus on getting the goal, reaching the goal, so that I can have the reward. And so I need to focus on the reward, focus on the goal some more. Obviously, the house has taken precedence a lot, and work always takes precedence because that's how I pay the bills. But I have to watch that because that's how I got where I was in the first place. So, yeah. So let's see what happens this week, and we'll give you an update next week. Make a great week. Let's see if I can say week anymore, like 700 more times in like 3 seconds.